Now, one of the impediments to using mulch is simply that people can't get wood chips, they can't get straw, they can't get rotten hay, and so they don't do mulch. As you can see with our garden example, we literally in the fall, I went down the street and picked up everybody's bags of leaves that they were throwing out and brought them back to my yard, spread them out, and added them to the soil because we didn't have anything to add. You can get mulch. There is sources of mulch. It's not going to be as pretty as if you got a nice, source of wood chips or something like that. But use what you have and use a diversity of different species and different organisms. And then the next step is to actually begin considering plants as mulch producers. So I'm sure many of you have a Manitoba maple on your property. So this is something that many people will cut it down and kill it. What I prefer to do is to cut it during the dormant months, and that will allow it to reshoot. So it's a coppice technique that we look at in other courses like the permaculture certificate. But the coppice technique will make that tree produce multiple stems, and then you can actually cut these stems and chip them up if you have a small chipper. Or if you don't have a small chipper, I use the stems to build the A-frame for my tomatoes, to build all of my little garden stakes and things like this. So I've produced now a replacement for my bamboo stakes. And I just strip the leaves off periodically, even through the entire summer. I'll just keep stripping the leaves off this tree, and I have a now green mulch source in my local area, right? So looking at different plants as suppliers, as ability to produce mulch is a great way of rethinking them instead of just thinking them as a nuisance or as a weed.